Fable 5 is now almost a week into the new release, and the pattern is clear. 3-day builds, shipping as full games, 20 million token sessions people are calling worth it, and a Fable user base that's starting to look less like vibe coders and more like a small studio. Let's walk through what held up, what broke, and which of these I'd actually replay. Starting with the one that's been on the burner the longest. Alex has been vibe coding this racer for around 3 months in three.js in the browser. The first thing I want to point out is the bar. This is a Forza Horizon level render target on hardware that runs in a tab. That's not a model output. That's 3 months of iteration, asset choices, and scene tuning. Fable 5 is the latest accelerator on top of that. The earlier Apex clip from June is the same project. If you care about the gap between browser game and console game, this is the clip that resets the bar. The creator AiBattle put Fable 5 head-to-head with GPT 5.5 in the Godot game engine, with the same prompt, a Spider-Man web swinging game. 2 things land. 1. Fable's output is more accurate, fewer errors, cleaner Godot patterns. 2. Web swinging is the test case I keep coming back to because the physics are unforgiving. If the swing curve is wrong, it doesn't feel like Spider-Man. This one does. Is it worth it? Anne asked Fable 5 for a koi pond. What came back is the bit I want to highlight. Every single fish is drawn manually, live, point by point, in code. No images, no SVGs, no asset library, just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript being told to draw a fish and a tail and animate it. The pond reads as a pond. The fish reads as fish. The fact that this is achievable in a single prompt is the part that matters. Generative art in pure code, not in a model, and not put it on a portfolio site just to make the point that web games don't need art pipelines anymore. Ethan Mollick went back to a 10-month-old prompt. The original ask was reconstruct SimRefinery, the lost 1993 Maxis refinery simulator, from surviving screenshots and documentation. Today's output, a fully playable version with a learning mode and what he calls all sorts of sophistication. Look at the difference from the old version, the line I want to lift. 10 months later, I gave it the same prompt. That's the test. A model that gets a year better on the same prompt is a model that learns something real about software reconstruction, not just vibes. Pankaj Kumar asked Fable 5 for a 3D map of San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge, 2,600 buildings, ferries, fog, 20 million tokens. He says it was worth it. The back of the envelope costs put that session somewhere north of $400. That's the line I'm going to underline. People are running $400 generations of a single scene and posting the result like it's normal. A year ago, this would have been a small team weekend. As a model of how people will work, it's the most important build of the week because it tells us where the floor is moving. Majid shipped a Ridge Racer clone using Fable 5 in the middle of an agent stack. 3GS, Tripo for 3D, 11 Labs for audio, Nano Banana for textures, and a custom game director agent to keep the model on rails. Worth flagging, this is the first clip on the list where Fable is clearly the orchestrator, not the writer. The skill is the new asset. The director agent pattern is the one I'd study. Most creators using Fable are still prompting it directly. The next jump is wrapping it in skills. Fitzpatrick is building a proper race simulator and just shipped 2 upgrades I want to call out. 1. Physics used to step once per frame, which meant the game ran faster on faster monitors. Now it steps on a fixed clock, so the game runs the same speed everywhere. 2. Impact-based mesh deformation first pass. The first is a fix you only notice if you shipped a sim before. The second is the fun part. The cars actually crumple on impact, both shipped in the same thread. The fixed clock thing is the kind of bug Fable 5 catches now that earlier versions didn't. Pumpmaster is back. He used Fable 5 to finish a Spawn Jam build, isometric survival abandoned laboratory zombies game, in 3 days of work plus 2 hours of Fable. The result is a full 20-minute game. That ratio, 3 days of human work, 2 hours of model, 20 minutes of finished runtime, is the new normal for a focused jam build. A month ago, the comparable output was a tech demo. Now it's a full game in a weekend. WowChicken says Fable is cracked at game dev. He built the whole bomb game in 3 days, on top of work, on top of sleep. 3 days total, no studio. The headline is in the game: real human time budget, real finished output. If you need a single clip to send a non-technical friend to explain why this lane is driven now, this is the one. Last one is day 4 of an RPG by Res. Yesterday was grey box, today parrying, hold charge attacks, sprinting, sprint attacks, and a compiled video of the player dueling an enemy AI with the same moveset. The grey box to combat line is the most important one on this list because combat is the part vibe-coded games always fake. This one has critical strikes that feel like critical strikes, and parries that feel like parries. The day RPG combat stops being the tell of an AI-built game is the day the model has actually arrived. The bar keeps moving. Drop a comment with the one you actually would go back and play. And do subscribe. See ya next time.